Question 15. This is Matthew Robert Payne. Question 15. How does God judge people who never heard the gospel? This is one question in a playlist on YouTube, 50 hot potato questions for Christians. So how does God judge people that never heard the gospel? One understanding that I have about God is God is a God of second chances, and God is a God of mercy. And I believe people who are in country like and in a village in India who've never heard of Jesus, who's never heard of the gospel, what happens to those people? I personally believe that people that have never heard the gospel of Jesus in Jesus' name get judged by the parable of the sheep and the goats. I was hungry, I was thirsty, I was naked and poor, I was in prison, and you visited me and you gave me something to drink and eat. I sense that people are judged by their hearts, by what sort of heart that they have. And I believe God judges them accordingly, depending on what sort of person they are. Of course, many people would bring up the verse, "I'm the way, the truth, and the life. No man gets to the Father except through me," and they would take exception to what I'm saying here. But this has always been a question on my mind. I remember one time I got angry with God, and I was cussing at him and saying, if the Christians are true, and people in India that I met in villages that don't know Jesus, if they die and don't go to heaven, I don't want to go to heaven either. I don't want to be part of a God who is like that. And I said, if my uncle and auntie, who are good people, have to go to hell, I don't want to be part of a system like that. And God listened to my tirade, and then at the end of it, he laughed, and he asked me if I was finished, and he said that he's not like the Christians make him out to be, and there's plenty of mercy in his kingdom. And he reassured me that things aren't as bad as Christians make them out to be. So that's my answer to the question. I believe that people are judged by the sheep and the goats parable. I believe even Christians are judged by the sheep and the goats parable, and if they don't measure up to the sheep and the goats parable, they won't end up in heaven. I personally believe that. I personally believe that every person on earth that finds themselves in heaven will have a lifestyle meeting up with the demands of the sheep and the goats parable. Perhaps you might want to go and read it for yourself and see if your life is lining up. I pray that this video helped you and blessed you. God bless.